Madame et Messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts Co-op campaign, where me and, well, two other admirals, Poliwhirl and brosilly, each play a decade of this campaign. The first decade has been mine to play, the second decade was Poliwhirl, and now brosilly has done the third decade and given the campaign back to me. That means the next decade, from 1920 till 1929, will be mine. Let's see, what is the world like? What has changed? What has happened? What has happened to Germany? Oh my god. Italy and Austria are somewhat normal. Germans and Italians are at war. Interesting. Germans have taken Africa. Hey, some things are interesting. What? What has happened to China? Awesome. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Borneo is British. Okay, nothing happened to Australia here. New Zealand is still mine. Oh, interesting. Whoa. Whoa. You murdered the USA. I salute you, sir. Oh my god, I salute you. That must have been a bloody pain. Oh my god, that means the USA is pretty much dead, isn't it? Yeah, GDP is still high though from the US. But okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's just some colonies really. Nice colony, by the way, from the US. I like that. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay, I admit, when I first saw this part of the map, I was like, yeah, okay, you took part of Germany. And I wasn't too impressed, I fully admit. Now I'm goddamn impressed. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, hey, this is something new. However, my attention, my focus for this decade will be Europe. Assuming nothing changes in the politics, because honestly, he left me a bloody mess. 99, 83, 99, 99, 89, 97, jeez. Bloody insane, sir, bloody insane. And not even that, but you left me that political situation and I hardly have any fleets. Okay, some standard fleets in France, but okay, there are some ships there. I'm almost afraid to look at the ships. Okay, Egypt is Japanese. Huh, okay. Well, that's something new. You don't see that every day. Right. In terms of ship designs, these up to the Milan. So, Desespoir, Saigon, Soli, the Admirals, the Amorique and the Milan, these are all ships of mine. And the rules of the campaign say I'm not allowed to delete ships from other admirals. However, I am allowed to get rid of my own ships. And I think that will be part of... Also, it seems he made upgrades. Why are there two of these? Shoe. He must have spent an entire episode just upgrading all the designs. Anyway, I can delete these old ships and I can replace them with new ones. However, the other ships, there are some more by the way. Voltaire as well, Mermaid was an original British design. Emperor Jean, Bubbles, Pistolet. Yeah, all of these before 1900 ships, they are all mine and I can delete them. Now the 1900 design up till 1909 hulls have been Poliwhirl ships. And not a lot of ships from brosilly. At least no early ones. I think he deleted them all, maybe? Well, almost all. Yeah. You're building a couple. I can be evil and simply cancel the building. I'm allowed to do that. So I can cancel these if I wanted to. Honestly, having 3 ships named after yourself? We need to talk, mate. We need to talk. Some things need to be discussed, that is for sure. Big Chungus, Giant Titanic, Mr. Gascon, Firestarter Junior. Oh god, if we have a junior, we'll probably have a senior as well. Massive Man-Eater. And Fantastique. You have some interesting ship names. There's my personal Admiral. I mean, I only named one ship after myself. Of course, that was episode 1. Now I wonder, Poliwhirl. We got to Admiral Poliwhirl? That's it, really, is it? Yeah. Shame, if he had named 2 ships after himself, brosilly 3, then I should name 4 ships after myself this time. Okay. This is a lot of ships. 12 7-inch guns. Alright, hold on. Yeah. I'm having some trouble speaking right now. What the hell did you make, my friend? What the hell did you make? Okay. A bit heavy on the secondaries, but this one is definitely workable. Assuming the game stops crashing, thank you. Then we have the Admiral Poliwhirl, right, that is that monstrosity with single guns, although it has some dual guns now. Huh, brosilly, did you do that? I suppose you did. He also made an upgrade for my ship. This is just, you know, 4 floating cannons. Oh god. Oh god. The torpedo cruiser, it's like one of the oldest hulls in the entire game. They're still around. They are still around, my friends. Refit. Since this is my ship, I want to look at her. It's a good way to see what kind of equipment things we have. Oil 1. Ooh, heavy boiler tech. Okay. Not really what I generally go for. Only Crep 2 armor. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Reinforced bulkheads. Citadel 3. That's not bad. We got 2 powder and TNT 3, so flash fires are not really an issue. You get no depth charges. Come on, man. Why not? Bit of an aft weight offset, though. Hold on. Hold on, you ladies and gentlemen, I'm forgetting something. I am not sure the mod we should be using is operational. I should take a look at that before I start upgrading ships. That's sad. Yeah, we're gonna check that out first. After that, I'm going to make some modifications to this ship and see if we can get her to be a bit faster. Oh, but that's bad if I forgot the mod. Now that you mention it, I do think the colors are not entirely accurate. Okay. That might also explain the 200 tons that haven't been used on this cruiser yet. The French Empire has beaten its most dangerous enemies and possesses the biggest fleet in the world that spans across the globe. Now, as the last war has come to an end, many new modern designs have been drawn up, and some are already in construction. And many of the old ships from decades ago have been redesigned to the 1920 standards, though some still require some refits. The only question left is, what now? The French rule the world, with no nation able to stand against the might of the French naval power. But that's just it. It's not just one nation that wishes to take down the French Empire. In fact, it's every nation. The French have made enemies across the globe, and now it seems that the only solution is to take on all these weak nations at once, to prove that the French truly do rule the waves. Best of luck to you, Admiral Brosilly. Why, thank you. If it's war they desire, it is war they shall have. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at war with the Empire of Japan. Now, do I have any... I don't think I have any ships here in this part of the world. I mean, nice and all that. Wait, I got one battleship here. What kind of battleship? The Languedoc. That's not great for this day and age, but it will work. Now tell me, what Japan, what do you have? The Empire of Japan has 50 ships, no battleships though, and is at war with me and the United States of America. Okay, in that case, good, but not good enough. Mes amis. I say let's strike at Italy as well. Now, Languedoc, Gloire, Saigon, Soleil. Oh, these are some of my old ships. Bubbles? Yes, this will do nicely. This will do nicely. you will deploy immediately. On the other side of the world, I'm going to immediately move towards Ireland and prepare a naval invasion there for next turn. Slightly over capacity. Let's get rid of the destroyers. Take out 2 Saigons. Okay, there we go. Brest Division to Dublin. We're gonna hit them hard. I want a blockading force. 3 destroyers. 2 light cruisers. And yes, I know, they're not the best. And a heavy cruiser to block off channel access. And I want to have a group... No, not all the way there. In fact, yes, I do. 3 destroyers, go. Rush over there. Rest of the fleet will gather up here for the next invasion. Peace. Peace is an illusion. An illusion that I shall not adhere to. No, sir. I think this will be enough firepower to deal with Ireland. Now, Britain. You have 1 place in the Mediterranean. I find that disturbing. Like I find it disturbing that I have no ships in the most of my ports. Okay, Marseille and Toulon have some fleets. However, we're also gonna no, we declared war on Great Britain, right? Or did I declare war on Italy? Seriously, I'm confused now. I think I declared war on Italy, didn't I? Ha! You muppet. That's what happens when you play too many campaigns, ladies and gentlemen. If you do, you tend to get confused now and then. And yeah, in another campaign I just did this. No matter, it's a good practice run, I suppose, and from there the ships can maneuver to their attack positions against this place. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Consider it a warning to the Brits to begin with. Am I gonna... I got plenty of ships under construction. I suppose I'm gonna let them finish constructing. I'm not someone who's gonna cancel them, except these 2. They're already suspended. They're already suspended, and I'm not gonna feel guilty about scrapping those. Besides, Man-Eater as a ship? Come on. Research. One of the things I noticed is that we have 20-inch guns unlocked already. Like, why? What we need is destroyers. Modernized dreadnoughts coming up. Interesting. However, like I said, what I need first is new destroyers. And I need a lot of them. Also, transport capacity to full, because I know I'm gonna lose some ships here. Spain. I honestly don't care if Spain wants a war with us. The first hit against Belgium, no. Okay. Why didn't that start a war? I'm confused. Confused. Oh wait, of course, the war against Japanese might have changed things a little bit. Well, increase tension to Great Britain then. 1 month, and then we can start producing our newest ships. For now, I'm not going to invade Japan, I'm just going to raid here for a bit. We see a heavy Japanese fleet over here. Interesting. Well, I need to be in the area anyway. In fact, it might actually be a good call. Let's attack this Japanese colony. Take it out. Make sure they can't really reach us. Now, I'm also at war with Spain. That is what? 2 colonies? That is what? 5 ships? 5 ships, yeah. Don't care. Santa Cruz. Ooh. Okay. I suppose if we're at war with Spain, I am going to invade Santa Cruz. Or at least blockade it. Now, give me my new destroyers. Because we only have like 51 destroyers right now. That is just not good enough. We need at least 100 more for an empire this size. Alright, war with Great Britain. Thank you. Modern destroyers. Check, check. Politics. Naval invasion, Great Britain. We are immediately going to hit Northern Ireland. Execute. There are only 3 destroyers there for now, but we're gonna amass the rest of the fleet. That should be enough. Okay. Research. We're done. We got the modern destroyers. New design. Oh, this is weird. Okay. $2,400 tons. That's pretty good. Let's go 38 knots, maximum range. Charges. Seriously, only Crop 2 armor. That is scary. Why don't I have Crop 4 already? Funnel? Check. Okay. Okay. That is nice. Torpedo launchers. What do we have? 24-inch torpedoes. That gives some perspective. Oh, weight limitations though. Let me guess. Yeah, that solves the issue. I do want these torpedoes after all. Yeah. Okay. Hydro 2 will suffice. Main guns, what do we have? 4-inch, 5-inch, 4-inch. Yeah, I'm going with the 5-inch guns, if possible. Although I already see an issue here. The issue being the weight. $300 tons overweight. This is not good. Let's bring the range down. Or rather, not bring the speed down even further. TNT2 powder. Capped. Not to mention, we still need to add some armor to the ship. Okay. That's 200 tons, ladies and gentlemen. If we go with Drew's torpedo ammo, hardly saves anything. What is is there a drop-off point? Not really, and even if I go down to 26 knots, it's not enough. Okay. Back to 33 knots then. Bring the range down even further. I wonder. Okay, then I have to do that. That does fix the issue. I'm going to a single torpedo launcher. In fact, I can get back up to 36 knots. Which is good. Can I go back up to 38? No. Barely, though. Barely. That would be kind of nice. How about dropping the hydro? Depth charge 2. If I do that, then I can keep the hydro. More or less balanced. 50 million. 11 kilometer range. 5-inch standard guns. Nothing fancy about them. Safe design. No. Forgot something. Need to redo that. Give me a second. Okay. I completely forgot to change the name of the ship. So, you delete, and this is the only one we're keeping, the Fleur de Lis. I think that is a very good name for the French Empire here. And at 38 knots, she will be the fastest ship in the fleet. And she will protect a lot of unprotected ports. Tell me, money-wise, things are okay, but shipbuilding capacity is crap right now. Honestly, you gave me a terrible start position in that regard. Why extra battle cruisers? Okay, well, don't care. Start building my first group of destroyers, please. In fact, am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do this, yeah. I'm going to say Admiral Brosilly the second and third. Suspend construction. That's better. That is not enough. In that case, suspend you. Okay, that's better. Suspending 3 battle cruisers and in exchange, we're getting 30 destroyers extra for this fight. I will not tell them where to deploy. They will deploy in these ports. I need to defend these ports immediately. It is very bad that I have no ships in many of them. Although here in Ireland... Oh, look at that. The entire British fleet is out and about. Move to intercept. We can eliminate them in a single go, hopefully. Okay. Let's hit it. Naval invasion triggered. 3 strikes. That is 2 convoys and a British fleet, hopefully. Now is not a good time to fight against the Soviet Union. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, politics. Naval invasion against Spain, Canary Islands, execute. We're gonna take the Spanish port here also. What? China took the Azores? How? Why? Explain! Next turn we're gonna attack Egypt. Although I'm stunned that there is still a Japanese fleet here that is not being engaged. Please engage that fleet. Okay. Hit it. Another turn has passed. War with China. We're bordering China, so I'm gonna say no. And this also shows, I mean, the situation that brosilly created is awesome. It also shows one of the weaknesses of the game, that you can only have a single political action each turn. Right. We have 11-inch guns, single barrels. I have no idea how these battleships work. Let's slow down to 16 knots and give them a broadside. Let's get more barrels to bear. Light cruisers. Ahead flank. In fact, you may detach. I want you to slow down immediately. Stand by for smokescreen. Operations. In fact, let's hit it. Hit that smokescreen. Enemy lost sight of my light cruisers. Good. Now lose sight of the battleships as well, please. This light cruiser is under fire. Oh, I'm losing sight of something. Range to target, 15 kilometers. We got a 12-kilometer range on these lights. So keep closing in. We're gonna engage whatever this is, a cruiser. With my light ships. You target there, you target there. Devil is under fire. High explosive rounds, please, on the light cruisers. Let's smoke them up. Tighten up formation. You do have some torpedoes, but neither the real torpedo range. Also, these are not the battleships I'm shooting at. Crap. These are normal cruisers. Okay. Interesting. In that case, let's do that. Battleships, have you finished your turn? Yes, you have. At least the first one. Lorraine is doing 14.5 knots. Let's go to 2 times speed, shall we? Gotta say, I'm used to playing at 1 times speed lately, due to the multiplayer version of the game. Been doing that quite a bit. Jesus. Devil is out, essentially. One more hit like that will finish her off. It's not perfect, but fire anyway. Secondaries. Fire. I suppose there is a reason for getting single-barreled guns. Not seeing it yet. Not seeing it yet. All guns on that heavy cruiser, please. Ignore the battleships. Let's nuke those escorts that are coming in. Maybe then I will see the splendor of the single-barreled guns. Chance to hit 6.5%. Torpedo detonation, yeah, but your torpedoes are literally no threat whatsoever. Huh. Look at that. Okay, these guns can apparently do something. Good to know. That's the beauty of playing with ships made by other admirals. You're like, what was he thinking? Why is he enjoying these kind of designs? I'm not seeing it. Because it's, you know, single-barreled guns. It's not my thing. It's as simple as that. I try to get rid of the single-barreled guns as quickly as I can. I generally never have single-barreled guns on my capital ships. Flash fire. That ship is no longer a threat. Her 10-inch guns have been neutralized. As a battle cruiser hits, nukes one of my light cruisers. That is not very nice, but I'm almost done with these these escorts. Well, heavy cruisers are the lightest capital ship, aren't they? Shots out. Argyle is taking heavy damage, but still alive. That should finish her off, I think. Main guns of the capital ships back towards the enemy battle cruiser, please. Light cruisers, let's change up the fire a bit. Argyle goes down. The secondaries from the battleships target that cruiser division. That enemy battle cruiser is doing 15 knots? What? A battle cruiser doing 15 knots. I never saw that before. I don't think I ever will. Fired, excellent. Light cruisers are taking care of this escort ship here. First flooding hit on a battle cruiser. Flash fire. Main guns on the Monarch. Oh, poor favorites. You're not my favorite anymore. I think that's about all the guns, right? I don't think you have any guns left. Yeah, all your 9 and 14-inch guns have detonated. Favorite sinks, and so does the cruiser that was protecting them. My battleships, in the meanwhile, have almost finished half a turn. Hey, it's better than nothing, right? Secondaries on the other cruiser, please. Yeah, let's turn the light cruisers around. To engage these cruisers here. Battleships, maximum speed. All guns focus on that battle cruiser. The lights will deal with the heavies here. Smoke this division up. They're taking too much fire for my liking. Alright, light cruiser is in the field. Come on, go get him. Enemy light cruiser Hermione. Let's keep an eye on that. Light cruisers. All fire on the Hermione. All ships. Too close. Battleships, focus fire on the second ship. Light cruisers on the second ship. Activate torpedo avoidance. Battleship, this is your time to fire those 11-inchers. Fauché is hit. No torpedo hits, unfortunately. Minerva's torpedoes detonated, so no longer primary threats. Canada, however, is. All ships on Canada. Blame Canada. It's not even a real country anyway. Cruisers are getting hit hard, though. go, torpedo detonation. That's good. Remember, we are well within torpedo range. And she sinks. You. Detach. 4-6. Rest of the fleet. More speed, please. Cruiser Hermione sinks. It's over there, I think. Yep. Alright, let's go in between here. So let's bring the battleships back down to 15 knots. Terribly slow, really. Light cruisers, in the meanwhile, have knocked out a heavy cruiser. Well done. A fog is rolling in as a flash fire nukes the enemy battle cruiser. Nice. We won. Monarch is down, and there goes the cruiser as well. The British fleet neutralized, I think. No ships lost, although my light cruisers are all out of action. 10 British ships, including 2 battle cruisers, gone. Although, what AI in its right algorithm would design a battle cruiser that can do 15 knots is beyond me. We're gonna fight to the end. Okay. Okay. Germany gains control over Portugal. That's bad. That is seriously bad. The Germans just opened up a new front here if they want to later on. Alright, that's looking good. Tell me, British fleet power. Yeah, we neutralized the British fleet. Whew. That's 1. Spanish fleet is no threat. Japanese fleet, 50 ships, sure. Not a big threat. Naval invasion. Southern Egypt, execute. If we can't get that fleet, we might as well hit it and hit it hard. That place. God, we're like no ships anywhere. How long? 8 turns, I believe? 5 turns with, yeah, say 7 turns until the first group of destroyers is done. Tell me, Canada is neutral. However, the Brits do have a base over there. Tell me, do I have... I do have some ships in New York. So I can launch an invasion here if I want to, but first things first. Ireland. We have 3 naval invasions going against 3 nations now. So what is my goal for this campaign? Besides having a world war on our hands, the main goal of my campaign here is to take England and Italy. I think if I succeed there and I manage not to lose too much against the other nations, I will consider this a successful campaign. Decade. Okay. Austro-Hungary. I have not checked the Austro-Hungarian fleet, but sure, if they want a war, they'll get a war. Greece, no, 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 whatever it is, the answer is no. I need all my shipbuilding capabilities myself here for the time being. It's naval invasion, 28% chance of success. Yeah, that's because there is an enemy fleet here. However, I do need this fleet back to block off the Austrians immediately. Because that's the only fleet that can protect the Mediterranean. Coruña ships. I'm going to send them to Africa. Because I expect more hostilities in that region soon. Alright, 100% chance of success, 100% chance of success. So that's 2 invasions that are going according to plan. And of course the Italians are at war with the Germans. So they are preoccupied right now. That is good. What's my political status? And let's see, Austrians have 4 battleships. That's about it, really. Yeah. Let's improve relations with the Soviet Union. Simply because I don't want to fight a country as big as the Soviet Union right now. They don't have a lot of ships. No one has a lot of ships, actually. But I'd rather not. At least, not yet. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes an end to this first episode. It's gonna be a fun one. An interesting one, for sure. Slightly stressful one for me, maybe. Join me next time to see how the world will continue to progress, as we see here that Ireland has been taken. But will we have taken the other parts? Will the invasion against Egypt succeed? Will we hold off the Austrians? Only one way to find out, and that is to join me next time. Until then, take care.